In this example, we're asked to graph the following piecewise defined function. We're asked to indicate whether the endpoints of each piece is with a closed dot or an open dot. So here we have the function f of x is equal to x plus 2 if x is less than or equal to 1, and f of x is equal to 4 if x is greater than 1. So we'll graph each piece of the function based on its interval for x. So for our first graph, we're simply going to make an x and a y chart. X is going to be any numbers that we choose to substitute in. Y is actually going to equal to the function x plus 2. And normally when you graph using a table, an x and y table chart, we're going to use 3 points. So here I must make sure that the numbers I include are less than or equal to 1. So I'm going to use 1, 0, and -1. I'm simply going to complete ordered pairs. So if I were to substitute 1 for x, 1 plus 2 is 3. So I have one ordered pair point is 1, 3. If I substitute x equal to 0 in this equation, 0 plus 2 is 2. That gives us a second order pair point. And if I were to substitute in x for -1, -1 plus 2 is +1. I'm now going to make an x and a y chart for the second piece of our function. So here again, we're going to have an x and a y chart. Y is going to equal to 4. So here again, for our interval on x, we want x is greater than 1. But I'm actually going to use 1. When I graph it, since I don't have the equal to bar, I'm simply going to use an open circle. So I'm going to use the points 1, 2, and 3, because those are points that are greater than 1. And no matter what x is equal to, y has to equal to 4. So I have 3 ordered pair points. I'm going to do a hand graph first, and then we'll actually take a look at the problem in XYZ homework. So I want to first graph the point 1, 3. I'm at the origin. I'm going to go over 1, and I'm going to go up 3. I'm going to make a closed circle because in this inequality we have the equal to bar. I'm going to grab the point 0, 2. So I'm at the origin. Since x is 0, I'm not going to move to the right. I'm not going to move to the left. I'm going to stay on the y-axis. The y-coordinate is 2, so I'm going to go up 2. I'm also going to graph the point -1, 1. So here again, I'm at the origin. I'm going to go 1 place to the left and up 1. And I'm going to connect the points for our graph. I'm going to graph the other piece of our function. The first ordered pair is 1, 4. Since we don't have an equal to bar in our equation, I'm going to use an open circle. I next want to graph the point 2, 4. I'm also going to graph 3, 4. And I'm going to connect the line, and we have our graph. Now, taking a look at the problem in XYZ I want to graph. So remember our ordered pair points from the previous XY chart. At the point 1, 3, I'm going to make a closed circle. Next, I'm going to grab my line tool. I'm going to click it on that actual point. And through that point, I'm going to grab the next point, which is 0, 2. And I'm going to set that in. I'm going to grab the next function. I'm going to pick the open circle. I'm going to first plot that point 1, 4. I'm going to take the line tool. I'm going to place it on that point and stretch it across the line y equals 4.